Who's 82?
Wow,
no way.
Is that all? He gets fired. He loses everything.
I would have guessed not a day over 81.
We're good. Good evening. This meeting of the Oak Park City Council is called to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Adam Ozanchek will call the vote.
Mayor McClellan,
Yes, here.
Mayor Pro Tem Edgar,
Here.
Councilmember Redner,
Here.
Councilmember Crawford,
Here.
Councilmember Berman.
Here.
We have quorum.
Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Madam Mayor,
In favor?
I would like to ask if I could add 8A2, which is a public safety statement by myself.
8A2.
Do we need to make a new motion now? Probably. All right.
Yes.
I'll renew the motion with the amended agenda.
A second.
8A2.
It's going to be Eric's statement.
And do we have a second?
A second.
Second, all those in
Yes.
favor?
All right.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have the consent agenda. These are routine items presented without approval and presented for approval without discussion as a single item. Any council member can ask to have an item dropped from the blanket motion and considered separately. A, regular city council minutes for July 20th, 2026. B, public safety activity summary report for June 2026. C, approval of payment number 3 to Stantec for professional design services for Tyler Park in the amount of $3,749. D, approval of payment to Civic Plus for the annual C-Click Fix Citizen Relationship Management Platform subscription. Say that 10. In the amount of $4,305.31. E, payment of invoices from OHM Advisors for engineering services in the amount of $3,210.25. F, approval of payment number 5 to McCarthy and Smith for construction services for Tyler Park in the amount of $31,761.88. G, approval of pay application number 4 for the 25-26 miscellaneous concrete project M782 to Mattioli Cement Company of Fenton, Michigan in the amount of $115,251.08. H, new and renewal licenses for August 3rd, 2026. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. We do not have visiting elected officials. That puts us on item 7 of the agenda, bids. 7A, request to award the bid for the 2026 sewer and catch basin cleaning and TV inspection project, M802, to Rogue Industrial Services, LLC of Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, for the total amount of $359,225. Is there a motion to approve this request?
So moved.
Second.
Second. We have Director Maroney here to discuss Rogue Industrial Services.
Good evening, Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, and City Council members. This is to award the 2026 bid for the sewer and catch basin cleaning and TV inspection project. This is something we do on an annual basis in different areas of the city. We had advertised it and had 35 contractors that viewed the documents, and 6 bids were received and opened. And we are recommending going with Rogue Industrial Services LLC of Bloomfield Hills for the bid amount of $359,225. We did call the references on this project and received positive feedback and recommend council to approve the bid.
Any discussion or questions? Yes.
Yeah, I have a question.
Mayor
Madam
Pro Tem Julie Edgar.
Thank you. So is this more than last year's project, the catch basin project?
It differs slightly from year to year based on the area of the city that we're working with. I'd have to get back to you on the exact amount if it's higher or lower than last year.
So, okay, so all right. Thank you.
Okay, are we ready to vote? Roll call, please.
Mayor Pro Tem Edgar,
Yes.
Councilmember Radner,
Yes.
Councilmember Crawford,
Yes.
Councilmember Berman,
Yes.
Mayor McClellan.
Yes, motion carried, thank you. Item 7B, request to award the bid for the 2026 Catch Basin Line Replacement Project, M792, to Luigi Fernandi and Sons Cement of Roseville, Michigan, for the total amount of $559,679.39. Is there a motion to award the bid?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. This is another, like, new name for us.
We have worked with Luigi Ferdinandi and Son before, but this project is also an annual project that we do. And we received, we had 58 contractors review the bid documents online and received 6 bids. And the low bidder was Luigi Ferdinandi and Sons Center of Roseville, Michigan, in the amount of $559,679.39. And as stated, we did work with them in the past and have been happy with their work.
What is a catch basin line?
You know what? Dave is probably better suited to answer that question.
Overall, we don't budget for a project just for this project. We budget in total for our sewer repairs, and that includes our sewer lining, that includes sewer repairs. So I think overall, $700,000, I believe, a year for all of our sewer maintenance.
This is a big chunk of it,
Yeah.
so. And this looks like it'll be in the southeast part of town and the northeast part. Okay,
So
thank you.
The map you're looking at, Mayor Pro Tem, is actually for the
Sewer.
previous project.
Right, that's the
This
sewer.
is just in various areas around the community, based on what we found in those reports we've done previously.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Yes, Councilman Crawford?
So, Rogue Industrial, they are going to do the cleaning and then the TV inspection. They could not do the replacement. We have a separate company come in. That's the Luigi, right?
We bid them separately, so if you look on the bid tab, they were not even one of the contractors that bid on that project for
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
replacement, so
wondering. Okay,
we
so
can
maybe
only
they don't
award it.
specialize in the
it's
replacement, is
quite
that it?
possible.
Okay. I
And,
was trying to bundle and save, but.
Councilman Berman?
I had the same question.
Okay, thank you. We ready to vote? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Radner,
Yes.
Councilmember Crawford,
Yes.
Councilmember Berman,
Yes.
Mayor McClellan,
Yes,
Mayor Pro Tem Edgar.
Yes,
motion carried unanimously, thank you. This is section 8 of the agenda, City Manager Eric Tungate.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, members of council, and members of the public. 8A1 is, for the final time, I think, I would like to remind our community members that we have our 2 public safety millage renewals on the ballot tomorrow. If you haven't voted already, please do so. In preparation for making sure that our community had as much information at their disposal as possible, we held 5 open houses. In fact, completed our last one late last week. I can't tell you how to vote legally, but I can inform you of what it is. But I can tell you that both of them are absolutely critical for us to continue to maintain the great public safety services that our residents have come to expect from us. Having said that, 8A2, I would like to make a public safety statement. Director Cooper and Officer Dean, if you'd like to join me at the front, please. Mayor, members of council, and residents of Oak Park, it is with a heavy heart that I address you tonight. As many of you are aware, and as you have likely seen reported throughout the day, Oak Park Public Safety responded to multiple reports of gunfire at approximately 4:48 a.m. this morning in a residential area near Coolidge Highway south of 9 Mile Road. Our officers arrived within minutes and discovered what was a tragic scene. A senseless act of violence claimed the lives of two young people, an 18-year-old woman and a 19-year-old man. Two other individuals were transported to a local hospital where they remain in stable condition. Before I go any further, I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank Director Cooper for leading this city and our public safety efforts with courage, commitment, loyalty. Words do not do it justice, ladies and gentlemen, for what this gentleman does for us. Thank you, Director Cooper. All of our public safety officers throughout the course of today, this early morning, and then throughout the course of the day, our dispatchers, our detectives, our investigators, our firefighters, EMS personnel, and our partners in other jurisdictions, Oakland County, City of Detroit, etc. Since the early morning hours, they have worked tirelessly and professionally under very difficult circumstances to secure the scene, support the victims and their families, gather evidence, and move this investigation forward. I cannot tell you how grateful we are for your service and commitment to protecting our community every single day. It really underscores the public safety millage renewals, ladies and gentlemen. This investigation remains active, and every available resource is being dedicated to identify, locate, and bring those responsible to justice. We will continue to work closely with our local law enforcement partners, prosecutors, to ensure that anyone involved is held fully accountable under the law. And let me be absolutely clear. Violence, gun violence, and criminal activity of any kind will not be tolerated in this community. These incidents have not gone unnoticed by our residents, our council, or this administration. We understand the concerns that many families are feeling tonight, and we share them. Oak Park is a strong community, but community safety requires community response. We need residents to remain vigilant. If you saw something, heard something, or know something related to this incident, I strongly urge you to come forward. Even the smallest piece of information could prove critical to the investigation. Anyone with information should contact Oak Park Public Safety at 248-691-7520, and of course, in an emergency, call 911. Tonight, I ask everyone to join us in standing against violence and standing up for this community that we love. We cannot allow a small number of individuals to undermine our safety, our quality of life, and a sense of security that our residents deserve. Public safety is non-negotiable in the city of Oak Park. We will continue investing in it, supporting it, and we will not rest until those responsible in this heinous act are identified and held accountable. To our residents, I ask you for your partnership, your vigilance, and your support of the men and women who serve this city every day under Director Cooper's leadership. Together, I know we will meet this challenge to protect our neighborhoods and continue on this path that Oak Park is on to remain a safe, welcoming community that our residents expect and deserve. Thank you.
Well said.
Thank you, gentlemen. 8B1, I would like to call up Director Kimberly Maroney to the podium, please.
Thank you. In front of you tonight is a request to award the professional services contract to OHM Advisors for the engineering design services for the 9-mile shared use pathway and cycle track project in the amount of $218,000. Back in March of this year, we received an Oakland County Access to Transit grant in the amount of $100,000. So the cost to the city will be approximately $118,000. This will allow us to continue our 9-mile, which is branded now through Oakland County as the 9 line, all the way to the city of Southfield border, and that would make us the first community, once we construct it, to finish the entire pathway for Oakland County.
That's fantastic. We need a motion to award this contract.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, questions? What is involved in the use of this $218,000?
So we are contracting with them to do the engineering design services, which will allow us to apply for grants to do the construction as well as bid out the construction when the time comes sometime next year.
And what will we be constructing? Sidewalks?
So as you recall, on East 9 Mile from McLean to the border of Ferndale, we did the shared use multi-purpose track and some park elements along 9 Mile Road. This allows us to continue it from where we left off at McLean all the way to the border at Southfield on Greenfield Road.
Wonderful. That's great. Those residents will be thrilled.
Yes, they've been asking for a long time.
Any other comments or questions?
Do have one.
Mayor Pro Tem.
I'm reading about all the parts of this proposal. So will there be other elements besides the bike path?
That'll come out during the design process. So there are some opportunities that we can add some additional elements. I know City Manager Tungate also wants us to look at adding bus shelters in the areas that there are current bus stops. But there could be an opportunity for maybe some play equipment. We need to take a closer look, and hiring them to do this will allow us to analyze that.
It'd be nice. I like the benching there along 9 Mile. It looks much better. The shelters would be nice. But yes, I mean, to put some play equipment, I think would make it a little friendlier.
Yeah, and
That strip?
we do have an opportunity, so that is one thing we hope to look at.
Great.
Any other questions or comments? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Crawford,
Yes.
Councilmember Berman,
Yes.
Mayor McClellan,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Edgar,
Yes.
Councilmember Radner.
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay. Kim, next one, please.
Yes, this is for the approval of pay application number 3 and change order number 3 to Eminent Contracting LLC of Detroit, Michigan. This is for the Capitol Avenue project in the amount of $145,147.94 and a negative $176,516.03 respectively. This balances out the project. It is now 100% complete. So the change order, as you can see, is in a negative amount as it's under budget.
Under budget.
Do they do a good job?
Yes.
Is it on time?
Yeah.
It's got to be ahead of schedule.
I had a schedule and on, yeah,
Nice.
that's what I meant.
Under budget. Words we love to hear.
Yes.
And on time.
We need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion or questions? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Berman,
Yes.
Mayor McClellan,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Edgar,
Yes.
Councilmember Radner,
Yes.
Councilmember Crawford.
Yes.
Motion carried, thank you.
Okay, thanks, Kim. We have Deputy City Manager DeCoster here, and before he does 8C1 council members, I do want to point out that this is yet another circumstance that public safety was recently placed in, that not by their choice. So Dave, could you please outline why this is necessary?
Sure. Good evening again, Mayor, City Council, City Manager Tungate. As the City Manager stated, this is an emergent need for the Department of Public Safety. Tonight, the Department of Public Works is requesting authorization to purchase one 2026 Chevy Tahoe from the State of Michigan My Deal contract. This vehicle is of immediate need as a marked vehicle was recently totaled by a drunk driver along 8 Mile last month. If approved, we can expect to receive this vehicle within 2 to 3 weeks and restore our fleet. Funding is available in the general fund balance for fiscal year 26-27. The total cost of the vehicle is approximately $68,000. And it is recommended that City Council authorize the use of general fund balance in the fiscal year 26-27, in the amount of $68,000 for this purchase. Additionally, it's requested to authorize the Public Works Department to participate in the Michigan My Deal pre-bid contract for the purchase of the Chevy Tahoe, totaling $55,787.
Okay, Dave, can I ask Director Cooper to come up just for a moment? We do see some photos up on the screen here. Can you just describe what happened? And council members, I want to mention a couple of things when you're done, but.
Sure. Good evening, Mayor Pro Tem, City Council, City Manager Tungate. The incident actually happened on the 25th of July in the early morning hours. One of our midnight shift officers was actually performing a traffic stop on 8 Mile Road and had just momentarily gotten back inside of the vehicle when he was rear-ended by a drunk driver coming down 8 Mile Road. Just observing by the damage that you saw on that vehicle. Had that officer been outside that car when he was struck by that drunk driver, I'm pretty confident to say he wouldn't be here today. It's one of the inherent dangers that comes with the profession. I think we all realize that the profession is extremely dangerous, but I think sometimes we kind of forget about situations such as, our officers actually being involved in accidents or potentially struck by motorists on the roadways at the early morning hours while they were trying to protect and serve. The gentleman who actually struck the officer was actually intoxicated. We did take him into custody. He's placed under arrest and charged. My officer was transported to the hospital. Thank God he did not sustain any significant injuries and was able to return back to work the following shift. But like I said, the pictures really don't do it justice. Go ahead, boss.
Okay, I just want to piggyback on that. So a couple of things, council members. We are, just as a reminder, we are self-funded with our motor pool. And the reason for that is because we cannot get collision coverage through our insurance company, very common. Public safety vehicles, they don't typically, or other vehicles even, don't typically insure. This is now the second time, because of that, this is now the second time in 3-4 years, probably? Third time, yeah, there you go. Where we've had a situation where, by the grace of God, our officer wasn't murdered by a drunk driver. So one of the things that I have asked the city attorney to do is to make sure that we collect restitution for this vehicle, as this vehicle is basically totaled. And the only reason, I think, Director, it's about $84,000 for a brand-new vehicle plus all the fittings, correct?
Right. Some of the equipment on here, there's a decent amount of the equipment that we're fortunate we're going to be able to transfer over to the new vehicle, so that will minimize some of the costs. But
Otherwise, we would have been out $84,000 and then had to try to capture the rest back through some sort of restitution. But I just
Correct.
want to make the point that this is now 3 times in the last few years where, by the grace of God, these officers have not been killed by drunk drivers while out in the field serving our public.
That's 100% correct. And like I said, we've even past the 3 that we talked about, we've had them, several during the course of my career, and they're never, pleasant, and it's always one that your heart's in your throat when that happens. And it's just fortunate, like I said, that the officer wasn't killed on this incident here in July 25th, so.
Thank you.
Was that also a Tahoe? that you
Yes,
said?
you said was the one that you saw on that was the Chevy Tahoe. It didn't probably look like it the way it was crunched up, but that was a Chevy Tahoe.
We know they're safe.
Yeah,
a certain
definitely. The Tahoe fits our needs. Obviously, because we do public safety, there's so much equipment that we have to carry inside the vehicles now. They're almost basically built like an ambulance as far as just the medical first responder equipment, the police equipment, air packs. You got such a litany of stuff in there. You got computers. A basic SUV style vehicle will not accommodate that. And in this case, like I said, thank God it was a Tahoe because it did hold up and was able to help save our officer.
Madam Mayor,
I think
Councilmember Solomon Radner.
well, I was just trying to draw your attention.
Thank you, buddy. This is directed to City Manager Eric Tungate. I know we're self-funded, but do we have the ability to subrogate against that at-fault driver for the?
So I
The
think,
replacement
I'm going to
vehicle?
defer to the city attorney, but I think we can collect up to 4,000, correct?
That's correct. We can collect up to 4,000 under mini tort, which the at-fault driver would be responsible for paying under Michigan statute for the
That's it?
collision damage. But under the Michigan Crime Victims Relief Act, we have the ability to recover restitution because in this case, the city is the victim of a crime. So if the at-fault driver is convicted or pleads no contest to drunk driving, then we would have the ability to recover restitution from him.
Wow. Okay. Thank you.
Was the officer injured?
No substantial injuries, some soreness, probably a little whiplash there, but no broken bones, no severed discs or anything of that nature. So he was fortunate. Very young officer, very physically fit and in shape, and I'm pretty much confident that played a major role in him, like I said, not being injured severely. Also,
About 3 years. Staff has reviewed the chassis and lift options, is comfortable with the Freightliner option from Jack Doheny Company. If approved, we can expect to receive this vehicle within weeks. Funding is available in the Water Sewer Fund, like I mentioned, in lieu of the large dump truck that we were scheduled to purchase. They are carryover funds in the 2025-26 budget. The total cost of this vehicle is approximately $261,650. With the vehicle itself being $246,650. The balance we put in there was to include some additional upfitting, like lights, rigging, and other equipment for the new vehicle. It's recommended the City Council authorize the purchase of a 2027 Freightliner M2106 and associated upfitting for a total vehicle cost of $261,650. It's further recommended the City Council authorize the Public Works Department to participate in the Sourcewell pre-bid contract for the purchase of the chassis totaling $246,650. Happy to answer any questions you may have.
Okay, we need a motion to approve this request.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion or questions? Just review again why this is necessary, why this vehicle is necessary.
Yeah, so our crews go out every day trimming trees, among other things. This truck is our big truck that we shoot tree trimmings into. So it's got a dump box in the back, but it also has a 65-foot aerial lift that our they rig up, they go up in a tree and can cut down a tree anywhere from 0 to about 65 feet in the air. So as of right now, we do not have an aerial lift truck. Ferndale's been gracious. We share some equipment with them at times. We've borrowed theirs during some storm events here, but we do not currently have a truck that can maintain trees. Anything what a pole saw can't do. So, like I said, we moved this up from earmark in the future year budget, and we just kind of swapped it with a dump truck.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I had one. You said this is replacing a truck that was not purchased last year?
Correct.
How much was that truck?
We budgeted $300,000 for that truck. And the only reason we need that truck as well However, this truck, like I said, it's a 2002. It's been giving us fits for a while. So early December, January of, I guess, 2026, we started having some hydraulic issues and had some worries that we would not pass our annual inspection with some locking mechanisms. So as a department, we decided to hold off on the dump truck just in case things went downhill. In early June, the engine blew, and on a 24-year-old truck, it's just, you know, they don't have a lot of miles on them, but a lot of hours and a lot of, you know, wear and tear on these trucks. So I'm glad we didn't purchase that truck last year.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have a motion? Yes. Okay. Any further questions? Roll call, please.
Councilmember Radner,
Yes.
Councilmember Crawford,
Yes.
Councilmember Berman,
Yes.
Mayor McClellan,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Edgar.
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Madam Mayor, with respect, can I please be excused? I have a permit I have to get to. Thank you.
Madam Mayor, members of council, that completes the city manager report for this evening. Thank you.
Okay, we're now in the call to the audience.
This is the portion of our meeting where we welcome members of the public, the audience, to come up and say a few words. You have a 3-minute time limit. No campaigning or political messaging, and no vulgarities. We will ask you to leave if you engage in those things.
Was somebody, do you have any cards?
2, yes. Ken Sherman.
Good evening, Ken Sherman, 23840 Jerome in Oak Park. Couple of things. I wonder if the mayor can send out a supplemental mayor's message. She did not include in the message that went out today the Bark in the Park on August the 16th.
August 16th.
And then secondly, there was in her message a statement from the CEO of Priority Waste, which I find to be a bunch of BS. I had a problem with my recycling pickup last Wednesday. They did not pick up the recycling bin at all. I submitted to the city through the Citizens Action Center a complaint. I also submitted through the Priority Waste portal a complaint, and I've spoken with Dave, I've spoken with Priority Waste Friday and today, and they have yet to pick up my recycling bin. So I don't understand. You have all these systems in place, and yet it doesn't work. So as a citizen, and on top of that message from the CEO today, I kind of read it because I was going to bring this up anyways today and kind of laugh. So what he says...
Was it your house or the whole block?
I'm sorry?
Your house or the whole block?
Just my house.
Chip.
So, and I wouldn't normally cure, but I had a lot of broken down cartons that I had put in, and so it made it hard to wait. Now my next pickup is Wednesday of this week, and so, you know, I had to kind of improvise, you know, between last week not having it picked up and waiting another potential week to have it picked up. So I'm just bringing that to your attention.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And my last comment is, today is Kimberly Schaff's, the library director's birthday, so I wanted to wish her a happy birthday, even though she's out of town. And then I wanted to wish the mayor a happy birthday, and I have a little gift for you that I waited till the end because I didn't want to disrupt the proceedings.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, there you go. Thank you.
That concludes my comments. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, Ken.
Tori Webster.
Hi, my name is Tori Webster. My address is 14231 Greenbrier. I'm here today to request that regular maintenance is done behind my home by the city. For as far back as I can remember, there's a green belt alleyway behind my home that stretches behind all of our residences, but it's not being maintained. I did go through the action portal. One of the code enforcement fellas came out. Initially on the phone, he asked me, could I take care of it on the behalf of the city? I'm like, no, it's literally 8 feet tall, literally. I said, I can't get back there unless I go back towards 8 Mile and weave my way through. And then he told me, well, the reason why it's not being cut is because the city is short-staffed. That kind of broke my heart, because I'm like, we're planning all this new greenery, 9 Mile, you know, the park and all that. And so to say that this can't be added to the regular maintenance schedule for the city versus it getting so bad to the point where I had to replace my fence. So I'm just asking, they told me to call back in a couple of weeks because the head guy was on vacation. I don't feel like these responses are acceptable. So I'm just asking that that green belt be put into the regular maintenance schedule when they're cutting the parks, cutting 9 Mile and, you know, the rest of the areas throughout the city. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, call to the council. Today is my birthday. I am 82 years old. Council member Solomon Radner kindly said you don't look a day over 81. He's fired. This is built in the 40s, original and unrestored, some parts still in working order. Thank you. Mayor Pro Tem Julie Edgar.
I expected more. Anyway, you know, I just want to say you are the second person to talk about Greenbrier and that green belt. Anyway, so thank you. I just wanted to say that we, you know, it's unacceptable, any kind of violence. Gun violence seems to be just a daily occurrence, though not in Oak Park. It's unusual. And I would just say we should pray for the survivors of the victims, the families that have to live with this fallout, and for the recovery of the 2 people who are in hospital, and and let's hope that the perpetrators are found soon. Anyway, yes, to echo Ken Sherman, we do have Dog Day Afternoon coming up on Sunday, August the 16th. It's noon to 3. It's a really fun event. We get a lot of people with their doggies, and the dogs are adorable. We have a lure course, if anybody's done that with their dog. They love it. And we've got a contest. We've got great prizes. I think we have a rescue or 2 this year as well. So you can come in and talk to or meet some new dogs who are looking for homes. And I just wanted to to wish the mayor a happy birthday.
Thank you.
One more thing.
Oh, thank you. Let's see, wait a minute, which way do I go? This way. Thank you for the cupcake, I appreciate it. I'm going to wish that finally the gun violence in our world ends.
Good
And
wish.
may this candle work.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Very nice. Councilmember Crawford.
I just wanted to say tomorrow is the primary. Vote, vote, vote. Make sure you come out and exercise your right to vote. Also, this morning when I woke up and I received so many calls and I was just heartbroken with the tragedy that occurred in our city, to the families of the victims. I know that I echo the sentiment of my colleagues here. We just send you our prayers. We send you our condolences. I can't imagine getting that call. It's all our nightmare to receive that call. For everyone affected, our sincere condolences to you. Happy birthday, Mayor.
Thank you.
We love you. And also, the rescheduled dog park, I just want to say it is fabulous. Last year, I know I've said this before, my dog won a prize. I think Councilwoman Edgar just gave him one because, but I've been working with him this year, so maybe Frankie will get one, another. But it's a great event. The dogs love it. It's great networking with your neighbors. They did such a great job, so come on out. And in light of everything going on, everyone just please stay safe and just remember to be kind to one another.
Thank you. Councilmember Rebecca Berman.
Just echoing my council members, our condolences and prayers to the victims' families, and a special thank you to our public safety department for doing everything you can in our time of need. Happy birthday, Mayor. May we celebrate many more with you,
Amen.
and have a great night.
Thank you. There being no further business to come before this council, this meeting is adjourned. Thanks for coming.